Today we're making Italian style pasta carbonara. Hi everyone, welcome to another cooking video. Today we're going to make an Italian dish called carbonara. Here are the ingredients we're going to need for our dish. We're going to need about 4 eggs, a pack of bucatini pasta. If you don't have that, you can use spaghetti. If you don't know what bucatini is, it's pretty much just like a spaghetti but thicker, and it's hollow in the middle. So these are kind of hard to find. If you can't find them, no big deal, you can just use spaghetti. We're going to need half a cup of pecorino cheese or pecorino romano. We're going to grate that. We're going to need about half a cup of that, and half a cup of parmigiano reggiano, also grated. And we're going to need about 4 to 5 ounces of pancetta. I've been to 3 stores and these are very hard to come by, so I got lucky and managed to find one of these. They're diced, so I mean it cuts the work, but I mean traditionally you will be using guanciale, which is like a cured Italian pork cheek. It has more deep flavor, but if you don't have that, you can just use pancetta, or if you can't find pancetta, you can just use regular bacon, but don't use the maple flavored bacon. Alright, so here's the complete list of all ingredients. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook our bucatini, or if you don't have that, the spaghetti. So we have a pot of boiling water. We're going to add salt in it. We're going to make it salty enough that it kind of tastes like the ocean. Remember, this is the only way you can season the pasta. There you go. Also, when boiling pasta, never add oil. Because I know most people are doing it because they think it's going to prevent the pasta from sticking to each other. All you need to do is just constantly stir it so that they don't stick together. The downside of you adding oil in the water is, first of all, it just floats on top. Second, it's kind of reducing the chance of the pasta to coat your noodles because your noodles are going to be oily. So I never use oil on my pasta. Alright, so we have our water boiling. We have our salted water boiling. We're going to add in our bucatini. Just let it there, and as it gets soft, kind of stir them together. Cook the noodles per package instructions. Also, you want to finish this as al dente, which is not too soft, so it still has that nice bite to it. So just constantly stir them so they don't stick to each other. Okay, while we're cooking our pasta, we're going to render out our pancetta. So place your pancetta in a pan. Rendering, if you don't know, means you're kind of like slowly melting the fat. So you're going to be doing this over medium-low heat. You're not trying to brown them, you're just trying to like melt that fat away. And also don't add oil because later on this is going to be full of fat. As you can see, we're slowly getting some oil from the fat here. So while we're cooking our pasta and our pancetta, we're going to combine the egg and the cheese together. So we have our 4 eggs in a bowl. We're going to add in our cheese. And just Stir until well combined. And now we're going to season it with some pepper. We're not adding in salt because the cheese are already salty enough. Just like that. This one's ready. We're just waiting for the pasta and the pancetta to finish. So once our pancetta is ready and our noodles are done, remember, al dente. Place the noodles along with the pancetta. Stir everything around. Make sure the noodles are coated with that fat from the pancetta. Now you see why we didn't add salt is because you get the salt from the pancetta and from the two cheeses. Add in a little more of that pasta water. At this point, lower your heat to low because we want the heat to be low enough that when you add in the egg, it doesn't turn into scrambled eggs. So once you add in the egg, make sure you constantly stir. Now constantly stir it until everything is nicely coated. We're almost there. Next thing we do is give it a little more black pepper. And there you go. Our carbonara is done. All we need to do is plate it. Okay, so let's go plate our dish. So grab some pasta. Let's clean our bowl a little. Then we're going to add in some grated Parmigiano Reggiano. And just like that, our dish is done. So there you have it. Italian style pasta carbonara. Hope you enjoyed today's recipe and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.